This question comes from Alex, who asks, what if all volcanoes erupted at once? It's a terrifying thought, and to understand it, we need to look at what volcanoes actually do and how much energy is stored beneath the Earth's surface.
Currently, there are over 1,500 active volcanoes on Earth. Some are small and relatively quiet, while others, like Mount St. Helens or Mount Vesuvius, are capable of catastrophic eruptions. But imagine if every single one of them erupted simultaneously.
The first immediate effect would be an unimaginable release of energy. Volcanoes eject lava, ash, and gases with explosive force. Combined, a global eruption would release energy equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs detonating at the same time. Ash clouds would spread across continents in a matter of hours. The sky would darken, blocking sunlight and plunging the world into what scientists call a volcanic winter. Temperatures could drop dramatically. Crops would fail and ecosystems would collapse.
The atmosphere would fill with carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and other toxic gases. Sulfur dioxide reacts with water to form sulfuric acid droplets, creating acid rain that could devastate forests, lakes, and fresh water supplies. Breathing would become difficult or even deadly in many regions.
Meanwhile, rivers and coastlines would face torrents of lava and pyroclastic flows, fast-moving clouds of superheated gas and ash. Entire cities and towns could be buried in minutes. The sheer volume of lava and debris could alter landscapes on a continental scale.
Volcanic eruptions also trigger earthquakes and landslides. A simultaneous eruption of all volcanoes could cause tectonic stress to spike globally, potentially activating earthquakes in previously stable regions. Massive landslides could dam rivers, creating temporary lakes that might later flood when the natural dams collapse.
Ocean ecosystems wouldn't escape either. Volcanic eruptions can trigger tsunamis by displacing water along coastlines. Simultaneous eruptions along island chains and continental shelves could send waves across entire oceans. Marine life would suffer mass mortality events due to temperature changes, ash fallout, and acidification.
On a longer timescale, the global climate would be severely affected. The combination of blocked sunlight, ash, and greenhouse gases would create dramatic shifts in weather patterns. Some regions could enter years of extreme cold, while others might experience unpredictable storms and flooding.
But life on Earth is resilient. While humans, animals, and plants would face catastrophic losses, some microorganisms, deep sea life, and extremophiles would survive. Recovery would take decades, perhaps centuries, but evolution would eventually repopulate the planet. The extinction-level scenario isn't just speculation. Geologists point to the Siberian traps and Deccan traps, massive volcanic events that contributed to mass extinctions millions of years ago. A simultaneous eruption of all modern volcanoes would likely be even more devastating than those ancient events.
Economically and socially, the aftermath would be unimaginable. Global food chains would collapse, infrastructure would be destroyed, and entire nations might disappear under lava and ash. Human civilization as we know it would be pushed to the brink, and surviving populations would face years of hardship.
So what if all volcanoes erupted at once? In short, the Earth would experience immediate devastation on a scale never seen before. Lava, ash, toxic gases, earthquakes, tsunamis, and a volcanic winter would reshape the planet. It would be a terrifying reminder of the raw power still lurking beneath the surface of our seemingly stable world.
Yet, even in this scenario, life might find a way.
Microbial life deep underground, extremophiles, and other hardy species could survive. The planet would eventually recover, but the face of the Earth and human civilization would be forever changed.